What's going on, YouTube world and Pamper Gang? This is the boy with the Pampers and the Toys, Al, recording from Paradise. And please, all, make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, the boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and all your enemies. And today is going to be a WWE day, a WWE Light Day. It's going to be a short video. Make sure it's short. And as you can see today, looks like Olive Oil and Eileen, they both are getting along fine. It looks like Tiffany and Yoda took a vacation. So, you know, they're like kind of like Laverne and Shirley. We're gonna make it. Give the city a chance, we'll take. You want some chicken? Oh, sure, I see you there. Seeing chicken. You don't like Popeyes? If you don't like Popeyes, then I'm sorry. No work friends. Lord, I need to sit down. But definitely today is going to be a WWE Light Day, and we're going to be talking about he's one of my top favorite wrestlers of all time. I have top 5 favorite wrestlers, and he's in that 5 category. And definitely, this man has paved the way. Before Chris Benoit came in the game of wrestling, this man was Mr. Hardcore, and he's responsible for a lot of WWF, WWE whatsoever / WWE, WCW before they lost their company, and ECW. He's responsible for building these companies on the depths of his scars succumbing to the end. Is Mr. Bam Bam Bigelow, Mr. Scott Bigelow. Legendary, very legendary guy in the game. He's responsible. He paid the ways for all hardcore divisions in all these wrestling promotions, even New Japan. What I do know about Bam Bam Bigelow, I always like to give my brief thoughts about these wrestlers. He started in '84 definitely from Ashbury Park, New Jersey. He was 6'4", 390 pounds, and his career highlights were ECW champion, ECW television champion, WCW tag champion. After WrestleMania, I don't know what the numerals is. I'm not good with numerals. The Beast from the East, which that was what he was known for, the Beast from the East, walked away from the $1 Million Corporation and blazed his own path. He really actually did. Like, Bam Bam Bigelow had some legendary, iconic matches in tag team matches, like with Jerry King Lawler, feuds with Ric Flair, with the $1 Million Corporation, Dead DiBiase, and all of them. He even had a feud with Andre, the legendary Andre the Giant. And Andre the Giant really didn't have many matches in his time because his illness that he had. So it was very rare that he had matches, but he still sold. And so Bam Bam was known for just his high-flying moves, and he was a big guy, so I'd be scared if I was a jobber and being in there basically taking on a big ring assault splash from this big guy. But he knew how to work the crowd. He put his body on the line. He was like, Cactus Jack. He even, worked with Mankind, the legendary Mankind, Cactus Jack. A lot of people down the line, Hulk Hogan, I always say Hulk Hogan for some reason. But, he went from the indie circuit to, I think New Japan or something, then WWE, then he left WWE, jumped ship to WCW, then left WCW and went to WWF when it was WWF, it was World Wrestling Federation back then. They changed their name because of laws and all of that. Or something happened, they had to change their name. So, he had an iconic feud with the football player. I think his name was Lawrence. What was his name? Lawrence Taylor or something like that. And he had a lot of publicity in a lot of his, career. And unfortunately, like I said, his last, he went to ECW. ECW was the best wrestling of all time. I think it last Paul E. Dangerously / Paul Heyman created that, and it was good wrestling, but there was a lot of darkness going on in that wrestling too, allegedly. in the name of Francine. And so he left there. He didn't get to go back to WWE because WWE brought out all of the wrestling organizations. So money talks, But he actually passed away in 2007 of an overdose, and he actually quit wrestling, retired anyway, because he had some health problems and concerns. And my, rest in peace, Bam Bam Scott Bigelow. You were in my childhood, so But enough about that. This is my first time actually having a Bam Bam Bigelow figure, and I always wanted one. I didn't get to get one when Jax had, the creativity license over WWE at that time. But, I finally got my first one. I saw this at Walmart. This was, how much was this? I think this was like $20, something like that. $20 or something, some change. But I'm very appreciative that I found this figure. I actually got one for the wall as well. So I got one for the wall, and I got one loosely to add to my Legends collection on top of this shelf over here. So let me get this open. So he is the greatest hits, Eli's collection, True FX, life-like details. And I remember playing as this character in the old Super NES. What was it, WWF Raw? Was it Raw or War or something like that? I don't know. But he had that headbutt. Because their finishing moves were kind of like Mortal Kombat almost. And it cracked me up. So that was a great wrestling game back then. Yeah. So this figure actually, from what I'm seeing, looks very good. It looks very well detailed. They really, from what the looks of it, they did Bam Bam Bigelow very great justice. Honestly, they did. And so he does come with 2 grip hands, so he can hold a microphone or a weapon. And y'all know me, I'm gonna change that out. Here's what the figure looks like. He looks really good. It looks exactly like him. This head sculpt was everything. I said Daniel. His mouth, he had a actual kind of chipped tooth, missing teeth as well. Because this man was Mr. Hardcore. Before there was a Chris Benoit, there was a Bam Bam Bigelow. And he sometimes didn't want to follow the rules everywhere he went. So that kind of, that's what they try to say. Jax was dangerous in the ring, which I don't think she was dangerous. I think it was just a rumor started up online. He was dangerous in the ring. He kind of didn't go all the way with the script sometimes, but I really do feel like they didn't utilize him in some of these wrestling corporations that well. Like, he was a good heel, he was a good baby face at times, but he should have won a WWF champion back then. He should have really won the championship. He just won championships at ECW, which was a shame because that was pretty much almost the last part of his career, that and then moved on to WCW. So with that being said, back to the figure. I'm loving this. Looks like this is snapped on a actual his rain gear that he used to wear to the ring in his WWE days. It looks just like it. The guy was a Libra. I think he was a Libra. So but he represents fire. So the tattoos, they got some detailed tattoos on here, double jointed, pinless elbows, and articulation is really good. I mean, they really got down to the bone on his tattoos. Like, this looks amazing. I'm real big on tattoos when it comes to the wrestlers. Them are actually my favorite wrestlers who got the tattoos on here. And Bam Bam Bigelow, he fits the exception. Greatly appreciated. So he does come with 2 fists in his hand, and I'm going to change one of them actually to a, you know what? So he may want to have a microphone or weapon, because he was known as Mr. Hardcore. And he paid away for all these wrestlers. So I will say that he paid away for all these wrestlers in the hardcore division and just extreme, just tough. Because I always thought that a match with him and Goldberg was iconic on WCW with a Nitro that time. And then he did a iconic match with Andre the Giant, which was iconic too. So in rare, like I said before in the video. But the articulation is pretty well detailed on here. But here's what I'm scared of about this figure. I can't lift his leg up, and I'm scared I'm gonna break it. Honestly, and I don't like that feeling. Well, no, it's a myth. So it's pretty cool. It's just that, when you bend the legs a little bit, you feel like you're gonna break it, but in this case, it's not. And he's a big guy, so he was known for the not moonsaults, but just splashes off the rope. Being a big guy, he was. And I could take this off right here and be fair and show you what he looks like without this ring attire. Bam, that's Bam Bam Bigelow that we know, the outfit, iconic outfit. And I really do wish that the feet Mattel could really learn from the He-Man toys, that the feet can look like this. I don't know why their feet looks like this. Maybe it's the material they use, I don't know. But basically, as you can see, the chest areas are pretty well articulated. Not the chest, but the waist part. And really, they did an amazing job on these tattoos. Like, the artwork is pretty dope. And I like his wrist bands right here. These are very iconic that he used to wear as well, too. And I kind of wish that this figure would have came with, like, maybe a chair or something. Hey, look, they got his grill just like he was in reality as well. So you see the missing tooth. Hope you can see it because of my camera, the light and whatever. But that's the missing tooth over there. If you look to the left, I think you're left, or maybe you're right, depends on how you look at the video. And some type of weapon or something, because I know in WWE he did do some hardcore stuff in WWE, or a tag team champion belt or something like that to that degree. And I would definitely love to see, like, in the future, maybe a 2-pack series or ultimate collection of him, because this is really good. This is a good looking figure. I'm very well pleased with it. I really am. And what can you say? They did this man justice. They did his figure justice. And I got it at Walmart again for, it was like $22 or something like that to that degree. And I want to see more Bam Bam Bigelow figures from Mattel. I really do. I think he's well deserving of having way more figures than this. And something like a 2-pack with him and Jerry King Lawler being tag team champions or something, or whatever, or a feud with him and Ric Flair, because WWE actually owns WCW stuff, so it seems like some of the people who didn't cross over to WWE after WCW demise, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that they create some of these characters. Probably do, probably not, I don't know. Like Disco Inferno or something, or Alex Wright, the one from Great Britain, Australia, be dancing. But back to Bam Bam Bigelow, not to be off track. I know the face scan looks phenomenal as well too, and that's what he looked like. Is exactly what he looked like. He was the first bad boy of wrestling, the first bad boy that didn't take no prisoners. He was almost like the Sopranos, New Jersey, kind of like Mafia almost. Just saying it as joking wise, the Mafia. Not joking about the Mafia, but you know what I mean. So, definitely I give this figure a 10 out of 10. You can definitely find this around at Walmart. I might have it at Target, I don't know. But I know I got mine at Walmart, and I was definitely pleased with it. I'm definitely pleased with it. So, it's added to my collection. So, definitely, you can pick that up. And, alright, so, I want to thank everybody, all my friends, for subscribing to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and your enemies. Also, check out my Twitter page and my Instagram page, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Love the uploads. I always try to upload as much as possible whenever I can. Less uploads on Twitter, but more so YouTube on Twitter, and sometimes YouTube descriptions. The link is on my Instagram as well too. I want everybody to have a great day. And rest in peace, Bam Bam Bigelow. You'll be missed, sir. Have a good day.